Now, Wellness Wednesday on Fox 54 News, sponsored by Regenesis.
A hallmark of spring in the South is heading to your car in the morning and finding it covered in that pesky yellow dust. Pollen is reaching its peak levels here in Alabama, and you're not the only one struggling with its effects. In 2021, the CDC found that more than a quarter of adults in the country suffered from seasonal allergies. That means more than 81 million people in the U.S. are impacted by peak pollen activity. This Wellness Wednesday, Gabe Glassman tells us how you can avoid an allergic reaction to pollen.
What we're seeing right now, mostly that's everywhere, is a lot of oak pollen is our predominant tree this time of year.
Dr. Joseph Forrester with Allergy Huntsville sat down with Fox 54 to explain how pollen causes your runny nose and constant sneezing.
Your body has produced antibodies against oak pollen. And then when we breathe it in and it gets into our nose and our eyes and down in our lungs, our immune system recognizes that and tries to eliminate it. And it does that by releasing histamine and other chemicals that cause mucus to be produced, causes swelling on the mucous membranes. So that gives us our symptoms.
But how is that pollen getting everywhere? Our very own Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Jordan Dressman explains how the weather plays a role.
The warm, windy days, the pollen is going to be increased across the Tennessee Valley. Pollen obviously develops as trees begin to bloom, as the grass begins to turn green, flowers finally begin to reemerge after the winter. Certain plant type processes allow for the development of pollen. When you're talking about those warm, windy days, the pollen is going to be more easily moved through the environment.
And when it comes to kids, Dr. Mitchell Grayson with Nationwide Children's Hospital describes what you should do if your children are afflicted by these allergies.
With your children going outside and playing outside, one of the things you might want to think about is when they come inside, have them wash their hands, ideally even take a shower and change their clothes, because that pollen is going to be on all of those things, on the clothes and on their hands and whatever they've been playing with.
If you're looking to get outside this spring but don't want to pay the snotty price, Dr. Forrester has some practical options.
When you're out mowing the grass, you may want to wear a dust mask to prevent the inhalation of those particles. Some people even have to wear goggles or safety glasses to prevent it from getting in their eyes. Those are some common sense things you can do to help minimize your exposure to the pollens.
With your Wellness Wednesday, Gabe Glassman, Fox 54 News.